Grace and peace to you. I'm Reverend Joe Cailles, the pastor of Peakland United Methodist Church here in Lynchburg, Virginia. Today is Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. Today is both Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday, a curious combination of love and mortality. The original St. Valentine's Day was an ancient church feast day to celebrate the life of a man named Valentine. Church tradition says that Valentine lived and died in the Roman Empire during the 3rd century. Valentine is said to have cared for persecuted Christians and performed weddings for Christian soldiers who were forbidden to marry. By a quirk of the calendar, today is also Ash Wednesday and the start of the season of Lent. Ash Wednesday is the day that we remember that we are mortal. We will die. During the Ash Wednesday worship service, we each receive a mark of ashes on our foreheads and hear the words, "Remember thou art dust, and to dust thou wilt return. Repent and believe the gospel." We remember our mortality on this day at the start of Lent, so that at the end of Lent, when we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus on Easter Day, we also celebrate our new lives with Christ. We celebrate that though we will die, we will also be resurrected, and we will be with God. Possibly there will also be chocolates and flowers. I look forward to the season of Lent each year. It's a time of self-examination, a time for me and for all of us to shore up our spiritual disciplines that we've been neglecting. Many of us associate Lent with the season of giving something up. Sweets, alcohol, meat on Friday, screen time. The intent is that we also take up a spiritual discipline to replace what we've given up. We give up a meal and we take up a spiritual fast. We give up some screen time and we take up a time of prayer and contemplation. We give up recreational activities and we take up some volunteer time and charitable works. Ideally, we keep up the good works and the good practices beyond Lent. We keep up the things that draw us closer to God and closer to each other. We at Peakland are offering a variety of ways to strengthen our faith during the Lenten season. Tonight at 7 p.m., we'll have an Ash Wednesday service, a brief worship service. We'll gather in person and we'll be live streaming the worship service. As I said on Sunday, if you're looking for a special way to celebrate Valentine's Day tonight, come to worship. If you're here in person, you'll receive a cross of ashes on your forehead. If you're worshiping online, get a bit of garden dust or fireplace ash, and you can mark yourself during the imposition of the ashes. Next Sunday in worship, we begin an examination of the Psalms with this book, Pause, written by Elizabeth Caldwell. Each Sunday in Lent, we'll focus on a different psalm and then discuss the Psalm of the Week in our in-person book studies on Monday nights here at the church and Tuesday mornings at IHOP. Peakland has 2 prayer walls, which we've put up for the season of Lent. You'll find one of the prayer walls here in the narthex and one in the fellowship hall. Anytime you're in the church building, you can write your prayer concern or your prayer joy on a slip of paper and put it in the prayer slot. You can sign your name or keep your prayers anonymous. Each Tuesday, before our weekly church staff meeting, Kim Ness, our church administrator, will compile the prayers, and the church staff will lift those joys and those concerns in our prayer time together. We'll do that throughout Lent. During Lent, Peakland will be reaching out, serving all, and extending God's table with the helping agencies of our communities. Miriam's House has their annual Coldest Night of the Year Walk and Run fundraiser. Parkview Mission Community will be handing out teal bags for us to fill up with food for their Food for Thought program, which provides weekend food supplies for students in our community. I hope today is a blessed one for you. I hope that in remembering your mortality, you will seize every opportunity to love God and to love and serve those around you. If you'd like to learn more about our ministry here and your place among us, then reach out to me at peaklandpastor@gmail.com. Thanks be to God.